Hello everyone! After 2 months of active development, I'm finally back. I have a lot of things to show and hope you will like them. We have no time to waste, so let's go! The first thing I've done was a new gun. I wanted to create a revolver type pistol like Wingman from Titanfall. So I gave it some references and started modeling. It took some time, but the model turned out to be kinda cool. Then I had to make some animations, and after that it was done. I have also added proper weapon switching and tried making it satisfying to use. In the end, I've got this nice little gun which I decided to call Hawk. But what's the point of a movement shooter if you don't have some space to move? That means that we have to create the first Exolan map. I wanted to have a giant sci-fi city standing among the clouds. As always, I have created a mood board and then started modeling. The first thing I made was a giant skyscraper. I had several attempts at modeling it, but this is the best one. Then I had to texture it. At first I tried using Pixel Mixer, it was already installed on my computer, but soon I realized that the style didn't match the one I wanted. So I had to find another way of texturing my models. The one that worked best for me was very simple but effective. I basically used procedural noise texture to control roughness of the surface. This created this stylish, concrete-looking material. After some initial modeling, I brought my skyscraper into Unreal and created a procedural building blueprint. I also gave glass this simple highlight effect. It's not perfect but good enough. Then I started blocking out the map. During this process, I have created some procedural tools, which I improved later. So on the center of the map, I decided to place a giant spiral building. Around it, there should be islands and rotating rings. Further, buildings and some sidewalks. When the blockout was done, I moved on to populating the scene and replacing prototype models. I have created these giant rotating rings, flying gardens, a procedural tree generator, and many other stuff. The next challenge was distributing all of these objects across the map. I decided to create a system that would automatically place objects on the sidewalks. It took some time, but in the end it turned out to work rather well. I have also created other scattering systems for placing antennas and other stuff like this. But something was missing. What is a necessary part of all modern and futuristic cities? Of course it's ad banners. I designed some simple ad concepts for the map, recreated them in Blender, rendered and brought them into Unreal. I think they look cool and really add something to the atmosphere. In the end, I think the map turned out to be rather interesting and pleasant to watch. Here are some cool shots of it. You have been waiting for this video for a rather long time, so I can't just show you some stuff. I should give you something more valuable. And that's why I decided to create a demo version of the game. Currently I don't have multiplayer or bot enemies in the game, but I do have a rather interesting movement system, so we will focus on it. I decided to create a racing game mode. The main objective here is to fly through all the rings as fast as possible. You can also shoot red targets to get additional points. I have spent some time creating rings and their material, but for the targets I just reused ad banner model. This whole thing needed some configuration, but that wasn't very hard. But if I'm planning to release this demo on itch.io, I should make it clear how to play the game. And that's why I have created these nice little tutorial boards explaining the main game mechanics. I also used Blender to create these simple input icons for in-game UI. Turns out that I like spending time creating UI, so I also added main menu with some animations and Lara sitting on the roof. Then I created a simple options menu with only one option, view sensitivity. This widget is also the pause menu, as I didn't want to spend even more time on stuff that will most likely be replaced in the future. Though it didn't stop me from creating some rather complex animations, but I think they made the whole demo much more satisfying. Okay, this devlog video is coming to its end. I hope to release a new video this or next month, so I don't have to wait 2 months again. You can download this demo by following the link in the description. I would love to see your best race results in my Discord server. We can also find some Exolan stuff and a lot of stupid Russian memes. Also, big thanks to everyone who subscribed to me. I'm very sorry for making you wait so long, but without your activity under the previous videos, this one will most likely come out even later. Okay then, see you next time, bye bye.
It's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. Ooh, I need you. I need you. I told you I got you. It's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. Ooh, I need you. I need you. I told you I got you. It's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. I need you. I need you. I told you I got you. It's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. I need you. I need you. I told you it's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. I need you. I need you.
Someone told me that Lara's arms were too small, so I fixed them up just a little bit.